Thank you, Gordon. That was outstanding. Now we go to Vincent Lavery from the United States again. So he's been involved in a lot of writings on the war on drugs. So it should be very interesting to hear what Vincent has to say now. Here, Vincent.
Thank you very much. My name is Vincent Lavery. I left Ireland when I was 20. I went to America and returned to Ireland 6 years ago. I'm 75 years of age, and let me just make a couple of comments about illegal drugs. First of all, most drugs by definition can be dangerous. Let us not forget that. Whether it's nicotine or the Coke in Coca-Cola or whatever you choose, I have to start with that. I have never used an illegal drug in my life, nor do I think I ever will. But having said that, the word to describe the conversation, the need to decriminalize marijuana for medical purposes is totally insane. There's no other word that I know of in the English language to describe our present policies on illegal drugs than insanity. I have started an organization in Dublin called DID, Decriminalise Illegal Drugs. I would like to say we have many members. We have 5. 2 in Dalkey and 2 in California. But it is my hope, starting in mid-June to the end of July, to start a 10 or 12 city tour, what we will call a teach-in, to educate the Irish public on the insanity of the present illegal laws governing illegal drugs. Because I am firmly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that if the Irish public, maybe the people across the street who wonder what we're all about are thinking, if they are given the opportunity of hearing the facts regarding the present state of illegal drugs across this earth, they will come on our side. Last week in Dalkey, I had the occasion to speak to 10 people over 70 years of age, and the title of my talk was "The Present Laws on Illegal Drugs Are Insane." At the end of that talk, those 10 people over 70 years of age gave me a standing ovation. It wasn't because of my oratory. It wasn't because of my logic. It wasn't because of the points I made. It was that the system defeats itself when you have the opportunity to explain the insanity of what we're doing, not just to young people, but to their relatives, to their friends, and to our society. In 1994, 16 years ago, I read an article in the Irish Times while I was living in California. I used to get the Irish Times once a week. And the headline of the article was, April 1994, Gardaí want boats to help combat drug importation. I'm glad to see some of you smiling. The insanity of it. Recently in Mexico, the drug cartels constructed 3 submarines and brought cannabis and other drugs from Acapulco to San Diego. Each of those submarines cost 1.9 million euro. 48,000 people have died on the streets of Mexico in the last 4 years because of illegal drugs. Mexico is slowly becoming a failed state. And Ireland may be 10 or 20 years behind if we do not take a serious look on this issue. I am serious. What happened in Mexico and what is happening in Colombia and Afghanistan and Sri Lanka, and you can go on and on. It's only a matter of fact before we get more than the number of murders we're presently having across this country.